everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a tutorial on the look I am wearing today. I went so bold and so different. I use these really fun new Colourpop shadows from their spring line that they just came out with a few weeks back because I just have really been wanting to use them. I think it's so fun to do like really bold, colorful looks on my channel because it makes me come out of my comfort zone and do things I don't normally do in my everyday makeup. Today is also an affordable look. Everything I use is from the drugstore or a really affordable price point such as Colourpop or Morphe. So I really love that. And I also had a ton of new stuff from the drugstore I wanted to try that I've just kind of been collecting over the last few weeks. So I was really excited to use it on camera. I'm really happy with how this look turned out. I think it looks so pretty. I think it's so fun for the spring. It's so different. So I really hope you enjoy it. I had so much fun filming it for you guys. And as you can tell, I have a different background today. I live in a 2-story house and it's really annoying because I film downstairs usually and I have to bring all my makeup and all my brushes and all my stuff down there and it's just exhausting. So today I was like, you know what? I feel like I could film. I feel like I have enough room in my room to film. So I was able to have enough space and I just have this photo wall behind me. As you can see, it goes like all the way up. I have Polaroids up there and I figured that would be a fine background. So you'll see lots of pictures of me and my friends back there. As always, I will have all the products I use in the description bar down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It means so much to me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. I think that's all I have for you guys. So my social media links will be linked down below if you want to come say hi, and I will see you in my next video. Let's get into this tutorial. Okay, so to prep my eyes, I am going to use this Jessie Girls Eyeshadow Primer. I'm just going to dab that in with my finger. Make sure it's all over the lid. So I'm basically going to be using all Morphe brushes today. I'm just going to take this Morphe MB13. It's just this big flat shader brush. I love this to set my eyes. And for the transition-y colors and whatnot, I'm going to be using this NYX Ultimate palette. This is in warm neutrals. I used this in my last tutorial. It is a really, really nice palette. And I'm just taking this top color right here, and I'm just going to use that to set my eyes. Okay, so now that I've set in my eyes, I'm going to move on to the actual shadow. I'm going in with my Morphe E27 to do my transition. I'm going to start with this color. I'm holding the palette upside down. So this is like the third shade in from the top. And I am just going to put that really sloppily all over my transition area. Okay, so after I do that, I feel like just keeping the crease nice and neutral with a really light brown. Like this color right here would be perfect. I'm just taking it on the same brush. This really doesn't need to be super precise. I'm just creating something so that the Colourpop shadows have somewhere to go. It's not just gonna be like a cutoff. This look I'm sure is going to require a lot of blending anyway, so I'm sure we will be dipping back into this NYX palette later. Okay, now that we have the crease and transition in there, we are going to move on to these awesome Colourpop shadows. So I am going to take Luckfully first. It's seriously so gorgeous. And I'm going to put this on the entire outer half of my eye. So I'm going to put it all over my lid, work it into the crease a little bit, wing it out, and we will eventually put it on the bottom lash line. I'm kind of gonna save the bottom lash line for last. Last time I worked with really dark Colourpop shadows, this Morphe E32. It worked really well, but I am just going to go into this. I'm honestly still getting used to working with Colourpop shadows. They're just very different. They are a very, very creamy consistency. When you feel them, you don't think you're feeling eyeshadow. These kind of colors definitely come off better with your finger, but I just want to map out the area. Like I want to figure out what I'm doing first, and then I can easily go in with my finger and really like brighten it up to bring out the vibrancy of like the true color. So that's a really rough start. I know it looks like crap. Like I said, I'm still really getting used to working with Colourpop shadows. Then for Flowershop, I mean, come on, is this color not like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I'm gonna go in this Morphe M421. It's just like a really small like detailer shader brush. Okay, I put some tape on, so now I can really go in with this blue color and get it to the shape I want it to be. And I am just dragging that all the way out to where the tape is. Then I'm going back in with Flowershop, and I'm going to put that, just keep layering it over where I had it, bringing it up so it's even at the top with Luckfully up here, and then start morphing them together like so. Then I'm going to go back into that NYX Ultimate palette. So I'm just going to start blending this out with that crease shade so there's not as many harsh lines. I'm going to go in with my finger on the Luckfully side and tap this because that's like so much more pigmented. And do Flowershop. Do the same thing. And tap like in the center right here where the colors meet. And as you can tell, that makes the colors so much more vibrant. And now there's this really pretty like meshing of the colors in the center. And then I just added a little bit of this color right here. I just added it kind of to this little area. I don't know why, I just feel like that helps give it a little dimension and it kind of starts the blending process into the eye. So that is this eye. I can rip off the tape so you can see. Oh, so that is how the eye looks now. I'm going to do the other eye and then we will move on to the face. Okay, so both of my eyelids are done. We're going to move on to the face before finishing up the rest of the eyes. This is what the lids are looking like right now. Obviously very, very vibrant lids, but I somewhat smoked out the edges. I think that gave it kind of a cool effect. For primer today, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. This is a really pretty primer. It's like this milky color and it gives just your skin a really nice glow. You can use this as a primer, obviously, or if you want to, you could mix it into your foundation. This is a great dupe for the Becca Backlight priming filter if you are trying to save money. So as you can tell, or hopefully you can tell on camera, it just gives your face this nice glow. It's really pretty, and even though it comes out as that white milky color, that definitely goes away and does not show up on the skin. So for foundation today, I got a new Rimmel foundation I've been wanting to try, but I really want to try the Milani Conceal and Perfect. It's like a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, which really intrigues me. So I got mine in the lightest shade. This is 01 Creamy Vanilla. We'll see how it works. I have heard that these oxidize dark and they definitely don't have a good color range. So there's a cons that I've been hearing and I definitely agree the color range is awful. So that always like upsets me. I hate when there's not a good range of colors for many skin tones out there. It's also very thick. As you can tell, I put this like blob on my hand and it doesn't move. I can already tell it looks a little yellow for me. So this foundation's actually looking super nice on the skin. I'm really liking it. It's just the color is not the best for me. But you know what? Once you start blending it out, I mean, it definitely is not so bad. Okay, so now on to concealer. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Concealer. This is in the shade Light. I'm just going to put that under my eyes as usual, down the nose, forehead, and chin. And I'm just going to pounce this out with my Beauty Blender. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just going to be sending that with my Morphe E48 brush. I absolutely love it. I've been loving this stuff. It is so good. It sets your makeup so well. I have not dealt with creasing while using it, so it definitely works. It doesn't leave a color, even though it's a very white powder. It all wipes away and you're not left with any sort of like white powdery color left on your face. It's just a really nice powder. It's very thin. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't make you look powdery. Okay, so now the base of our face is done. I actually like love this Milani foundation so much. I think my skin looks so nice. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows and then we'll finish up the eyes. I'm using the new Colourpop brow pencil in Dope Taupe. Their pencils look like this. They have a thing on this side, which is the pencil. And I've heard that once you push it out, you can't retract it back down. So be careful with that. And a spoolie on the other side. I have no idea if this is going to be my color. I feel like it's a really universal color that a lot of people have been using. So I just decided to give it a try. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Okay, so my camera overheated, unfortunately, and I had to turn it off for a little bit, but I don't have a ton of time to film, so I wanted to do something while it was cooling down. So as I said, I was using the Colourpop brow pencil in, sorry, there's a ton of noise outside, in the shade Dope Taupe. I actually really like it. I feel like it looks really nice. It was pretty easy to work with. It filled in my sparseness really well. It's a very creamy consistency, so just be aware of that. But I liked it. I really like how it looks. And I use this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and I like it. I don't think it's like the best brow gel I've ever used, but Essence is a super affordable brand. They're at Ulta, and I believe they're at Target now. And I like how it looks. It definitely helps keep my eyebrows in place a little bit, and it just makes my eyebrows look a little more natural in general. So I like that. Now I want to move on to my bottom lash line, and I really want to keep the colors matching. I'm just going to take this little Morphe brush. It's a Morphe E36, and I am going to go into Luckfully, the navy color, and I'm just going to start by putting that on the outer edge or outer corner. So I'm just kind of looking at where Luckfully is on the top lid and just kind of stopping around that area on the bottom. Of course, these two colors are going to intersect, so it's okay if it's not exact. And then I'm just going to make sure they connect over here. So I'm just kind of pulling that up so it connects to this sharp line we have. And on that same pencil brush, I'm just going into Flowershop. And I'm just going to take that from the inner corner, like right around where my bottom lashes start, and drag that to meet the color Luckfully and kind of overlap it a little bit. I'm going to go in with the shade Honeydew by Colourpop. It's one of their cream gel liners. I haven't used one of these yet, and I've heard such good things about them. I heard they stay on your waterline really well, and I just want to keep this look really bright. So I want to go in with these Koko Lashes. Koko Lashes are really affordable. I think they're somewhere between like $5 and $8 a pair. These are in the shade Diva. I just wanted to get some really like pretty wispy lashes. I thought that would look really nice with this look. I'm just gonna go in with the Covergirl LashBlast Volume Waterproof mascara today. Pop some of that on before putting on my lashes. Okay, sorry about that. Once again, my camera stopped recording because I ran out of minutes, so I had to delete some files on my camera. Filming today is just not going my way. But anyways, I put on these Diva lashes. I love them. They are so wispy and just fun. There are a few products I've been wanting to try out that I picked up recently. One of them is this Sonia Kashuk bronzer and highlight duo. This is in Chic Luminosity. I got this at Target. Looks like this on the inside. It has this like really cool reptile pattern, and one side is a bronzer like this, super pigmented, really pretty. It kind of has a sheen to it, and this is the highlighter side. Also really, really nice. So I don't know if I want to use this bronzer today. This is like a pretty intense bronzer, and I feel like I'm really pale right now, but I want to compare the bronzer to this. I just picked this up today. This is the Loreal Glam Bronze. It's like a bronzer for your face and body. This was actually kind of expensive. I was kind of surprised. I was like, dang, L'Oreal, calm down. It's $15, but I mean, it's gigantic. You get this like huge pan. I got mine in the shade medium. In the pan, it has sparkle, but it definitely doesn't transfer nearly as sparkly. I mean, it does have a little shimmer to it. That's it right here. Sorry, I know this is a tutorial. It's really not about this, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys the difference. I think this L'Oreal bronzer is so pretty. I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to take on my Morphe M523. I'm just going to bronze up the cheeks. This is a really, really nice bronzer. I love this. I'm so glad I picked it up today. I just saw it there, and Casey Holmes talked about it, and I think Amanda Ensing here on YouTube. I forgot if maybe I heard from anyone else, and they were just saying such great things about it, that they really, really liked it. So I was like, you know what? I'm always down for a cheaper bronzer alternative. I was like, I'm gonna try that out. So I'm just bronzing up my forehead with a stippling brush. I always like to go in with a stippling brush around my forehead just because I never wanted to get like too heavy of a hand. This is like such a beautiful bronzer. Go L'Oreal. I'm not so mad about the $15 price point anymore. Then I'm going to do highlighter first, I think, or at least I'm going to put this highlighter down first. This is the Sonia Kashuk highlighter stick. I got mine in Persian Sunset, which is the pinky one. It's just this like really, really sheer highlight. I love using sticks like this for a base. So I'm just going to put some of that on my finger and just tap this along my cheeks, the high points of my cheeks. So as you can see, I'm just kind of dabbing this. You can kind of just like put it wherever you want. And the powder highlight I'm going to use today is that Sonia Kashuk one I just showed you. This one right here. And I am going to take that on my Morphe M510. Ooh, girl. Yes, give it to me. Are you kidding? Looks so good. That is like a bam in your face highlighter when you combine those two. Now I want to go in with one of these new Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. I just picked up 3 of them. Here it is. This is Apricot in the middle. I'm taking this on my Morphe E3 brush. I'm just going to stamp that on my cheeks like so. Oh, this is a really pretty color. And I always take my stippling brush over everything once I'm done. And then with my fan brush, I'm just gonna go over my highlight one more time because, like, why not? And now we just need to move on to the lips. I'm going to go in with the Aquarius Lippy Pencil and the Aquarius Lippy Stick by Kathleen Lights. The shade is like the most beautiful, like, nudie pink. I love it. So I'm just going to line my lips with the pencil first. Then I'm going to go in with the Lippy Stick. This is a matte shade. And then I just really want to be glossy today, so I'm going to take this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee and put that on top. I just want to moisturize my lips while I'm doing my lipstick. Nope, that's not it. I'm just gonna do, yeah. You're supposed to be focused on me, not the pictures. Thank you. I'm still pissed off right now. And I've heard these are, this is like an eyeshadow, I swear I can't do a fast tutorial to save my life. As you can see, whoa. Oh my gosh.